Hey, Haulathoners, I'm Frank Kozik, Chief Creative Officer for Kidrobot. We're here today to talk with Jasmin Hernandez. She's from Sega of America, and we're going to be talking about their short form animation program and take a look at some new Sonic releases that are part of Haulathon 2023. Hi, Jasmin. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Sega short form program and the latest Sonic releases?
Very happy to talk about our shorts. We've been producing animations for 5 years, and it's been a way to engage the community around our game releases. Our latest animated short is a prequel to our new game, Sonic Frontiers, which is Sonic's first fully open zone adventure. And to really support the game, we wanted to produce an animation that matched the tone and the great storytelling in Sonic Frontiers. Our short focuses on Sonic's friend Knuckles, and I don't want to spoil it for people who have not watched it yet or haven't played the game or played the game and didn't know that this short existed, but it's a 6-minute animation where you get to learn a little bit more about Knuckles. You can watch Sonic Frontiers Prologue Divergence on the Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube channel.
Sonic the Hedgehog is such an iconic brand. What do you have to take into consideration when you're working on the content for such an important brand?
That's such a great question. Whenever we begin a project, our goal is to tell great stories and to build upon what's made the characters so endearing and enduring. When we release a project, we want the fans to feel the love and care we put into our content as a way to reflect back the love they have shown for Sonic over the years.
You know, animation is really complex. Briefly, what are the different sort of stages of the animation, and how long does a project like this kind of take from start to finish?
I'm just going to focus on the general overview of what we've done on our shorts, especially the latest one. So in pre-production, these are all the things that need to be prepared for animation later when you get into production. So this is where you do your script, your concept art, and the design, so your characters, your backgrounds, your props, and then you start storyboards where you're translating the text into images, and then we go into the animatic, which is the moving storyboards, and that's when you get the timing, the layout, any special poses that you want our animators to follow. You do the color script, you do the voice record if you have any dialogue, and then we move into production. This is where the backgrounds are completed for the environment, color is added. This is the stage where everything is coming together, and when post-production, this is where our compositors composite things. So that means that they're putting everything that the animation has put all together. So that's visual effects, that's the animation, you do the audio editing, sound effects, music, and our editor just puts it all together and exports it as a final file. So for a project like Sonic Frontiers, our prologue, from start to finish, it roughly takes a year, and that includes Sega approving the project, hiring a writer, hiring a director, finding a studio, an animation studio partner that will work with us to go through this whole process.
How many people total would be involved on this project throughout the course of the year for what you're going to see, at the end? How many people are working on this total, you think?
So many people. So you have the studio on there, and I think there was roughly about 30 people working on the animation studio side. And then at Sega side, we also have different departments working together. So it could easily go up to 50 or more because there's a lot of moving parts on this project. So depending on the project, no matter how small, there's a lot of people behind it.
So once the animation's all done and it's ready to go, then what have you got to do to get it ready for the world to see it?
We start talking to our marketing team very early on, trying to identify when is the best time to release our shorts or animation. It's constant contact because things move, things change around. We also do dubbing. In our last 2 projects, we had to work with our Japan office to dub into Japanese. So that's constant contact with them to make sure that we are on track and that they are able to dub it at the correct time. We work with our design team to work with making assets for thumbnails for YouTube or for Twitter. We'd love to have closed captioning and subtitles so that when we release globally, everyone can enjoy it across the world in various different languages. And so that's the constant checking of making sure it's timed correctly, And then we send it off to our social team where they upload everything and it's ready for everyone to view.
So you've worked on a bunch of these. Do you have a favorite one?
It's kind of hard to choose because I love the fact that every project that I'm on, it's like my baby. But one that comes to top of mind all the time is the 6th episode of the Sonic Mania Adventures miniseries that we produced. It's a holiday special focused on Amy Rose and Metal Sonic. And that short has a special place in my heart because originally we had only planned for 5 shorts for that miniseries. And just due to the success and the overwhelming happiness that came out of that series, we wanted to give an additional gift to the fans, and yeah, that's why it's kind of special to me.
So as part of this year's Haulathon, the folks over at Kidrobot have made 3 special premium plushes in our funny format, which is about 7.5 inches tall, influenced by the original game from 1991. And I believe you've got them there in hand. Lucky you, you're probably the first person on the planet outside of the box to hold these. Who you going to show us first?
I'm going to show Super Sonic.
Super Sonic, there you go.
He's super cute.
Super cute, right? He's very squishable. And then I think you've got the Eggman and Shadow as well, right?
I do. I love the Eggman.
Yeah, Eggman is awesome.
I do. I love his mustache. It's so cute.
I remember I remember playing this game way back when I was living in Texas, and like the Eggman was just like, what? And then, oh my God, he's so crazy, but he's so cool. Thank you so much, Jasmin. Be sure to check out the collector spot at Target for more Haulathon releases through the end of March. If you're located outside of the US, please check out haulathon.com.